Own a business? You're gonna wanna hear this.
If you own a business, you need Next Insurance. Type your business, select your plan.
Hey everybody, session will start in about a few minutes, so please share, like, subscribe for more. Thank you.
I've been painting every fence I know, every color pleasing to the same. 'Cause before you go and walk away, yeah, you better know where you're going. You're wondering just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going. You're wondering just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going. Yeah, you better know where you're going. Yeah, you better know where you're going. You're wondering just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going. You like a lonely man. Without me, you're not like everyone. That's he's why I choose you. You're the one who can make me happy. Oh, you know you're in love when you come for the sea. Because we are the peace in Without me, you're not like everyone. That's he's why I choose you. You're the one who can make me happy.
Behind every great video is a winning script. Behind that winning script, thousands of talented Fiverr scriptwriters. Ready to turn that blank page into a page turner? Hire a scriptwriter.
I don't want anybody else. Anybody but you. You know you enough when you come for the sea, because we are the key.
Alright guys, 10 more minutes. Sorry for the wait. Got kids to take care of, things to do, so thank you for being patient in this video. I'm going to break down what I'm going to be doing in this video, which will be mainly showing you how to scale, rotate, grab, and duplicate items into Blender. I'm going to also show you what we can do by doing so. We're going to be building ourselves our very first spaceship. Despite how weird and awkward it's going to look, I'm still learning Blender at the same time. I'm trying to show people what I've learned, and possibly can build a group of people who can actually help with things like that in Blender. Thank you. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow our Instagram, One Eye Entertainment Productions, our Facebook at One Eye Entertainment Productions. Also, you can look us up on www.oneeyeentertainmentproductions.wordpress.com. Thank you.
can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but
Welcome everybody. In this video, I'm going to start off roughly telling you guys I am a family man, so there I will be making pauses throughout this video to make sure that I deal with my kids because they are annoying. They like to fight, make loud noises, such and such. I'm just going to throw it in there. Alright, at this rough time, I'm going to lower this down a little bit here. So we won't be needing this little corner here, so I'm just gonna leave it in this side, okay? So roughly how we're gonna start this video, we're gonna show you this is Blender. I know it looks like a whole lot, right? That's because it usually is, but it's pretty easy to work with so far. I'm learning and I'm going to help you guys learn as well. So as you can see, usually you start with a ugly mesh looking cube here. See? Look, there it goes right there. The ugly looking cube. Cubicle. Anyway, this little cube is pretty much where you're going to be doing a lot of your work at. A lot of your molding. A lot of stuff like that. What we're going to do here is show you. Okay, as you can see my mouse here. The mouse here is roughly going to show you guys exactly. Hold on a second. Okay. It's going to roughly show you guys exactly where you want to pinpoint at. See how I did that with the mouse there? You left click with the mouse, or is it right click? One of those. You decide to customize yourself there. You left click. In my case, I'm rotating around the cube, and in order to do that, you will have to click on the mouse pad. And this is the scroll wheel. If you have a scroll wheel, I suggest you get one. If you don't, this is going to save you a lot of problems. And when I say a lot of problems, it's because you see this beautiful method here, this right here, me scrolling around there in the big circles, try not to get dizzy. Alright, that is where you're going to be having a hard time problem with your mouse pad, which if you don't have a mouse pad, there's a setting here somewhere, but I'm not going to really take that time to show where that is all at. If you don't know where it is, there's another video that will actually show where you can go in one of these areas right here to actually do that. It's actually it's in edit and preferences right there, and then from there you can go on to doing how you set up your controls, hotkeys, and such. But in this case, I'm just gonna leave everything default. Okay. All right. The best method to start about what we're doing here. Okay. You see this little cube here? What we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how do you make it move. See, if you don't know how to make it move, this is not moving. This is just the camera angle. And if you scroll out, you probably will get lost. That's because the grid is so huge, you can make Lord of the Rings 3 times and still have enough room for 12 more. Anyway, alright, we're going to figure out how can we make this move. Simple. It's right there in your face. Soon as you look down, it's the G key. Click that G key. Look what happens here. See that there? You can move it over here. You can move it over here. It's not that complicated. Now, say I want to move it to a specific axis. That will require me tapping the X for the X axis, the Z for the Z axis, or the Y for the Y axis. Let's do that again. Z. Oh, wrong one. Click it. We want to grab. Then we tap Y. Is that green line? X is the red line. And of course, Z is the blue line. So now that you know exactly how to maneuver the cube, what if I wanted to do something like contort it to make a certain shape? Well, it's easy. That you head to this little wrench buddy here, which is the modifier properties. And so while this is highlighted in orange, as you can see, and you can change that in any color, that's another setting in here in your preferences. You add modifier. And say all these little quirkiness things here. Say I wanted to make it look liquidy. Right? So, what I'm going to do is, it's probably not going to do it at the moment. There we go. Square cube. Material. See how that goes there? Yeah. But say I wanted to delete this. It's not gonna let me delete it for some reason. Oh, wait. Oh. I see there. Yeah, we're gonna take fluid off. And these are a lot of their extra little modifier things there. But what we're gonna do here, I'm just showing you guys what you can do. Hook, right? Tab. Object. Let's do this at 1.1. And say with this applied, grab G. See how I just shifted that? Now I wanted to do the X-axis. See that? Now I wanted to do the Z-axis. Now I'm back to the regular square. A little lopsided, but that's okay. At least we know how to bring it back. So you click on these corners here. They're corners. They're called faces. Extrude faces. I'm going to delete that because that didn't come out correctly. So
There's no time. I won't put my friends at risk. Not again.
Come on, one look. That's an order from your office.
I didn't see anything. I'm sorry, Dad.
and what we're going to do now is simply create a random shape. So what I'm going to do is big box, delete,
What was it? What'd you see? A message.
instead of doing that, let's go to new,
From my dad.
delete my camera. This right here is the light, the sunlight. You can always add that back. I'm going to delete these. I'm going to delete these right here. And then what I'm going to do is add a Taurus. Now, remember that scale button? Hold on just a second. Got to deal with the kids. Be right back.
But I know that it's not reality. vacant. It was mine for the taking. It was mine for a million days, in a million ways. Stole your heart and I got lucky. Stole your heart and it was mine in a million ways, for a million days. I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a ballast place. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. It's too late now. It's something I never wanna say. I stand my ground. I need to be who I'm meant to be. Yeah, I don't see it any other way. I know I gotta keep the faith. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a ballast place. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. And the violence causes such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. mistaken. But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Sorry about that, guys. Took me a little longer than expected. Had a rest break too. Alright, now let's finish this. So we only got a few minutes left to do this in the session. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to turn this into some item to add to a spaceship. This is part 1. Okay. Now let me show you this now before I forget to do this. Make sure you big box it over the item, and if you want to duplicate this item, here's a quick hotkey, which is Shift D. That's Shift D, and there you go. Now you have 2, or whatever the item is. Okay. This will be the parent item though, or whatever item you make the parent. So that's how you do duplicates. So, but we're gonna just do with 1 for now. So let's keep this going. We're gonna scale this for zoom out. We're gonna press S for scale, and we're gonna zoom that really out there. Looks like a very big, perfectly shaped donut. And there's another guy who does a tutorial who shows you how to make donuts with icing. That's usually where you go first to really learn how to use Blender. But I'm also just wanting to get another video out there to show people some of the little techniques that you can do with Blender also. I don't know, I just wanted to do a video just for the heck of it. What I'm gonna do is the array, which I like the array. So what I'm gonna do is do G. Ooh, wait. See what I mean by parent items? So now I have to delete that, right? And go to, again, scale, back into the previous shape, probably a little bigger, but doesn't matter. Anyway, you're gonna click on this. See, you click that button called Tab, and it takes you to edit mode. And in edit mode, these little squares are called faces. So say I wanted to click just these faces. Oh, no, we're gonna do it like this. These 4 faces. And whatever I do, say I do G, pull it out, pull it in. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take G, and then I'm gonna point it upwards to your fine distance. See? And then I'm gonna line it up. So it's gonna be these four. G again. And then look at that. This seems to be a little out of shape. So rotate that a little bit this way. And now we got a little circumference to the item that we're building. Now, this is an actual pre-model to a ship that I've already built before. So I'm just showing you guys what you can do with Blender. I'm currently into just making spaceships at the moment. So if you guys got any ideas on what kind of ships I should be building or anything like that, please leave them in the comments below. At the moment, I'm going to continue on. So now what I want to do is I want to collect this 6, right? G that out this way, right? Then click G again at a different angle to kind of make that straighten out. So I'm gonna make it straight along the axis. And now we have ourselves a little tail, which can be the front end. We're gonna make that the front end of the ship, like the very front hull of the ship. We're gonna make the front deck of the ship. Just think that there's gonna be way more stuff added to this too, so I can only show you so much within part 1 of the tutorial video session. So if you want to take part 2 of the class, you can definitely do that. I'll be posting videos up on sessions, so please like, follow, and subscribe this channel for more. Let's continue on again with the rest of this session. So as you can see, I did a lot just with this one shape, right? It's not really much done, but I applied a little shaping to it, right? Okay. Now say I wanted to add let's see here. Okay. Say I wanted to make these. And that seems like it connects with the partial of the ship, as you can see. Now that we got ourselves a little, whatever this is, it's lining up. And if you know of any idea of what to add to a ship, please let me know, so I can start modeling those. And then now we're going to continue with adding extra shapes. to this. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna continue. We're gonna go to the other corner. And
Get
then
off
we're
of me,
gonna
get off of me.
Leah and Junior.
Junior.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Dad, I know
I'll
you.
be right.
In your head, somebody. We all still, if it's still in hearts, take them like they're ours, then we'll leave our scars. We all kill, if it's killing time, letting life pass by, we're guilty of that crime. Oh, that's just how the story goes. The minute we're young, then we get old. And if it's all over soon, then why should I care? Long as I got a hand to hold, 1 minute is worth this waiting go. Cause if I'm alone, it means I'm going nowhere. We got no money in our pockets, but we're out all night. See the beauty in the moments that we hurt inside. When it looks like hell on earth, we'll find a paradise. Find a paradise. Find a paradise. We all still, we all kill, we all lie, we all
Okay, now that I'm back. We're gonna do something, continue where we left off at. Okay, that should be good right there. Connect these. What we're gonna do Make sure the sound is on. Just making sure that I'm testing the sound, see everything is working again. Seems like it is. Alright, we good. So, now that we're at like a third angle, what we're going to do here, we're going to stretch it out above the bridge, but we're going to bring it back down just a little bit. And now we're going to add a cube we're going to scale it and what is scale? S. Stop. Gonna lower it down. I'm a little quiet, that's because I'm focused. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. Bring it back up. Bring it up. Now this is a transporter cap which carries, it can carry a lot of people in this one. I would say a maximum 350 people to 500.
Look, it has something.
Lay down and close your mouth. Stop talking. So, as you can see, the square on top, and you'd be like, why does it look like that? Well, you're about to see why I do. Now, I'm gonna go add cylinder. As you can see, cylinders, right? Rotate X. then rotate Z. Rotate Z again. Scale it down. Now we're going to go Shift D. Shift D. Shift D. We're going to bring that out a little bit. Now, to make it to where your ship technically lands on top, and we're gonna have to add something down here to make it look like you can come down from there to this area. So what we're gonna do is gonna get another Shift D going here, and we're gonna rotate that try and get it lined up right. So I gotta get a better angle. Come on. There we go. Controls can be a little finicky on here. So what I'm going to do is do it like that, rotate, then rotate again. Then rotate again. Bam, there we go. And then we're going to scale. Okay, now I gotta back out real quick. Get a better angle. Sometimes you gotta maneuver around to get a better angle. And to pan is holding shift and the middle mouse scroll wheel. Scale that up a little bit more. Scale it down, actually. And when you got a lot of stuff, I think Blender needs to fix this, because if you get close up to the 3D model, it should not be happening to move like this. I should be able to get as close up as I possibly can. Make sure. And to top it off, we're going to add a wall. Rope. Now remind you, this is not an actual battleship. This is more like a carrier ship. What is up with that? Come on, there we go. We're gonna mesh it. Then we're gonna scale it. Rotate. Wrong way. It's ugly looking ship. But unfortunately, this is all the time we have for today. As you can see, you can do one more thing. Control Alt click. Control Alt and left click controls the actual model you want to select. So you don't necessarily have to select the whole ship to excuse me, to move pieces. You can just do that one piece. So right now we're gonna add a modifier, right? I'm gonna add see this. This is all random, by the way. My original ship did not look like this. If you want to know what my original ship looked like, this is what my original Taxion ship looks like. And this is actually going to be part of something. That's why I'm taking a little more time with that. With the pieces. Kind of fold it out there. This is obviously the power generator source, or the engine source. And this is going to be where the main deck is. And this is going to be travel where they can, the hull, where they can go through each side of the corridors. So this is a pretty big ship though. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see any more weird looking ships like this. Our next session will take place soon, and we're going to show you how to add terrain around your ship. We're going to add some terrain around here. I'm only dealing with mesh for now until we do textures. And you know, I'm just doing that by level because obviously I'm still learning. I know how to do the textures, but I'm still learning on actually properly doing it correctly. There's a lot of sensitive stuff inside of let's see here. Let's see what this does. Let's see. So you could do a whole bunch of weird little stuff with Blender. And again, thank you for watching.
Got no money and I'm talking so we're
Please make sure you like, follow, and subscribe for more. One Eye Entertainment Productions.
Open up your eyes, still you're blinded by the lies. So you